into the finals here.
He is on a tear, really, and level 99 has not really... level 99 is a player that's not going to back off, right? Level 99 has been playing really, really well. Defeated Procol, has not had an easy journey here. Had to take down some very, very big names. I'm really interested to see how these two players will match up. Obviously, Patriots 34 being my other choice. I really do want to see him win, but level 99 has demonstrated some really, really good kind of lines of play and good basic strategy. I really want to see more of level 99's gameplay to kind of figure out what's really putting him above the others, because I feel like we haven't watched enough games of level 99 to really tell.
We remember last week Giant Lightning did really well. Silent being such a good guild that is so in touch with like the tournament community, it's very possible that they watched this Giant Lightning deck from last week and were like, let's really go, let's really try to figure out this archetype because it seems to have good matchups. And yeah, this is actually sort of the matchup that I think we'd like to see it against, right? You have level 99 with Skeletons, Ice Spirit, Lightning, all sorts of good cards to fight against this Inferno Tower. Can he be the giant deck that builds these sort of giant pushes that get through? Patriots actually might be really thrilled with Poison in both of his lists now because the Ice Wizard, Mega Minion, and Bowl, all that stuff kind of like is fragile Poison in a way that it might not have been with Lightning, but... I don't know how to call this matchup. I assume that level 99 switched this from a standard Giant Poison list because Minor Inferno is good against Giant Poison, so you mix up your deck to beat the Minor Inferno deck, but I haven't actually really seen this matchup in action. So let me go ahead and get the Inferno Tower up here for Mr. Patriots.
It's interesting because word on the street in the Super Magical Cup is the off-meta decks are the ones that win. And so
that
really,
is true, yeah.
The meta of Giant Poison is having to adjust, and that's how the cycle goes, Rumham. That's how this happens, right?
Bowler, which has actually not had its time in the sun this week, is uniquely good against level 99's deck, or I'm sorry, Patriots' deck, because there's a mini P.E.K.K.A. and guards and Minor in it. So the Bowler, which is not really, not to say that it's fallen out of favor because we've seen a lot of it, but it's almost felt like a bad card in a lot of matchups because of the number of Lava Hound and other Expo decks. This might be a situation where Bowler's really strong, and depending on how the decks match up, you've got Bowler against Expo in theoretically, and depending on if those decks bump into each other. So here we are, first game of the finals.
All right, we're jumping into it.
And level 9, I saying Hazard made this deck, so Hazard, the sort of flagship member of Silent, is the creator of this sweet Giant Lightning deck.
Right.
And actually, someone mainly pointed out in chat that no matter how this game goes, I believe Patriots passes Woody to take the #1 spot on the leaderboard no matter what happens.
Ooh. It's done. Woody's
somewhere
no
in a deep cave,
1.
Woody's hearing this and being like,
You have awoken me.
So let's see, the lightning comes down.
Is coming.
I think he wanted to wait a little bit on the lightning because obviously you want like any other thing to come out, right? If that Mega Minion comes down, you can lightning that as well. You are just like thrilled.
And I think that was smart by Patriots to wait.
I think Patriots knows too, right? Patriots knows the lightning deck. He's watched level 99's other decks. Like all these players are watching each other in the spectate mode and all that.
Yeah, and good choice too. That's definitely what you have to be aware of when you're playing against lightning.
Absolutely.
Otherwise you get dunked like Procol.
If Patriots wins, he's the giant killer, is what Magsy in chat says.
The giant killer.
Erdwin Johannes, why does nobody run Expo besides Patriots? That's not true. Both Turtwig Data, Woody, also known for... Actually, Woody brought the first Expo deck in Season 2. And then there's also... there's one other good Expo player besides Turtwig Data and Woody, and I'm mad that I'm forgetting his name right now.
I'm blanking too, yeah.
Yeah, but there is another prominent Expo player.
Here's a good lightning.
Two pumps already. Boop. Patriots getting a really good early lead here. Getting these double pumps out. And level 99 doesn't have any elixir collector, and if anything is going to be the deciding factor there, I mean, while you can lightning your way through it, we saw this happen in one of Patriots' earlier games where he was losing early and then suddenly was able to leverage that elixir advantage into just constant pressure and winning. We're only 17 seconds from double elixir time, and I think that's where Patriots is going to put it into overtime.
Yes.
Yeah. If he keeps hiding both those back there, those start to look like a good lightning target too.
You're right. Like, you might even just take the lightning because even if it's like, oh, well, it's not the tower I'm killing, at some point you got to just take the 10 elixir pumps off the board for 6 or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a very dangerous... Level 99 has already committed to lightning the tower and doing damage to the tower, so I think Patriots has already kind of gotten away with his elixir pump game.
Yeah, you could take 6, 8, anywhere. You could take like 9 pumps off the board there, which might be relevant. But I think you need it for the elixir. Oh my God, the Inferno Tower is almost dead, and there's still a lot of health left on that giant.
Double tower shooting at the giant though.
But you see, really God, the poison. You just see how much. Like I regret asking Patriots why the poison came out because look at that. I mean.
Yeah.
Great combo there, by the way. Level 99's little trick.
Look at that.
The Ice Spirit Skeleton combo, not only does that counter Miner for less elixir, but more importantly, it's 2 cycled cards. If you're trying to get back to that key card in your deck, like Lightning or something, being able to counter a Miner for less elixir and get 2 cards out of your hand is real
Here
valuable.
it comes. Patriots is starting to flex. He's starting to convert his elixir now. He's identified now as the time to go. But
Like,
this
here's
is
the
going to be a
giant
huge
push.
And here we go.
push.
Tough life right here because the Mega Minion was so far back, or the Mini Pack was so far back that it allowed the Bowler to get some extra value in there.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, one more punch. Oh, we're in overtime now, and I think it's just an arrows. Oh, and level 99 takes game 1 of the finals from Patriots. We thought that in double elixir time, Patriots really going to turn it up, and I think he was close to it. There was only 1,000 damage left on that other tower,
Yeah.
but level 99 was able to parlay the damage from those early lightning pushes to just push through only like 1,000 damage at the end there and win the game.
I think Patriots overestimated how much elixir he had gained from his collectors. I think he tried to make a big all-in move on the right side, but it was not quite the right time. Just a little bit off, and he didn't have enough elixir to deal with the giant coming in, and then the second giant being added on to assist.
Yeah, I almost wonder if Patriots overestimated how many collectors he really needed. Like, he played that last collector in front of the tower, and I wonder if that was like even necessary versus just preparing for this incoming push. But you see how hard it is for those Minor Inferno decks to deal with Lightning as a card, because your entire push is around like, I'll have Inferno Tower and 1 other card, and unless that 1 other card is like guards, you're completely wide open to a Lightning. And even in the cases where level 99 was just hitting the Inferno Tower and the tower, it was worth it, right? Like, he was pushing through a good amount of damage.
There's always that idea with spells about guaranteed damage, and even if you play this huge push and everything happens and the giant didn't quite make it to the tower, but always you know that your lightning has hit that tower for whatever it is, and if the elixir costs come out even, fine. You know, I'll take that elixir trade and do damage to your tower every single time, even if I don't end up actually getting any troops to the tower.
Right.
Yeah, I want to commend Level 99's discipline, because when there was 3 elixir collectors over by that other tower, I would have lightning them.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Like,
I was
who
even
can
counting
resist?
it. Yeah, who can resist? I mean, again, lightning against a lone elixir collector is 6 pumps worth, and so that's like not sort of worth it, because they spent 5, you spent 6, they still get 1 pump out of their, whatever. But if you hit 2 collectors and take like 9 future pumps off the board, like,
And
at some point,
and tower.
at some point that's got to be worth it. But I get what's going on there. So before we move into this, what jumps out to me is that Patriots opted to switch. Or no, he's still playing the Miner. He's still playing the Miner first, so he's not playing the Expo.
Yeah, and level 99 had to switch, so now level 99 is on the P.E.K.K.A. 3 Musketeers.
So
deck.
Patriots must think that this is a better matchup than his Expo deck against it. I think I would probably agree with him here,
Yes.
because you have the poison, you've got guards, you've got the Inferno Tower for the P.E.K.K.A., so I kind of get why he would make this switch, but it's worth mentioning that like he does not want to run the Expo deck against this deck, I guess, unless he has to, unless it's like the game 3 or something like that. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, and I think the tough part about it is that even if Patriots wins this, he will have to end up using his Expo deck, right, against the P.E.K.K.A. 3 Musketeers. So he's going to have to cross that bridge at some point.
That's what makes the double deck format that we use so interesting, is because players tend to bring 2 different archetypes and they have to figure out how they want to line their archetypes up against each other. We actually remember the week that Bacalol won. Bacalol switched. He played his Prince deck in game 1, lost, switched to his other deck in game 2, won, and then he was able to play his trademark Prince deck in the game 3 that won him the game.
Yes. You
All
really
right.
have to be good at identifying which deck is going to give you the most
Oh, the Miner
success.
duel. The defensive Miner there by level 99, something you normally don't see. I think most people don't think to use their Miner to defend enemy Miners, opted to go with it there.
Yeah.
Wanted to defend that collector early on, because I think level 99 realizes
Look at
with
his
so many
hand.
expensive cards, you're going to have to get 2 or more collectors out to really be effective. You know what's crazy about level 99? We've seen this P.E.K.K.A. 3 Musketeers deck a couple times today, and I don't think once it's gone up against a giant deck.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Where the P.E.K.K.A. would line
How
up against the giant.
disappointing,
Yeah,
yeah.
right? Like, you play the P.E.K.K.A. 3 Musketeers specifically to counter these giant decks, and for some reason just hasn't been quite matched up against them.
Okay, it's interesting that he used the poison on the 1 Musketeer side.
Because the guards pair up well against them. That's exactly why.
Yeah.
And look at that. Wow.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Oh no! Oh man! Whoa! That was about to be ha 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 on Patriots right there.
Yeah.
So Patriots, even though Vizard or level 99 got out the first collector, Patriots gets out the second one at about the same time, and it looks like Patriots might be getting ahead here.
Oh, well.
No guards now to defend because the guards were just used.
Wow, and I think the Mega Minion was the better choice here.
Okay.
because it's going to be able to kill the mini P.E.K.K.A.
That's a good point. That's he's countering the counter. The
Yeah.
counter
Or
counters
will
counter.
it?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
counter came out.
Yep, and then the counter happen.
But that's what's great about seeing top players against each other is that there's so many mind games involved and there's so many feints. Like one thing that I remember, I forget which player did it. It was a few weeks ago, but it had this trait where they would purposely make bad plays to trick the opponent into doing something and then punish them for like would bait out Three Musketeers really well by being like, oh no, like. And I was really impressed by that player. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head who it was now. I think it was someone from Reddit Alpha.
I really hate watching a big P.E.K.K.A kill a mini P.E.K.K.A. There's something wrong about it. It's
Mom
wrong.
versus.
Oh, man.
The miner comes up in front to distract the Inferno Tower, but a little too late there, and I think level 99 is sort of falling behind in tempo and elixir for this game.
It seems tough for this deck to break through the defensive prowess of Inferno Tower, Miner, Poison.
Might have been Grubby. That's what it was. Master Sparky in chat's right, it was Grubby.
Yeah.
Grubby was the one who was doing like what seemed like bad plays, but then would bait the opponent into a good trap. I'd love to see more of that next week at the championship, or 2 weeks from now. Ooh, good poison right there to get most of those Musketeers and a lot. Oh, yeah. Those 2 Musketeers are dead already.
Oh, no, but this is a big push. There's no zap either.
Oh, there's no zap because the zap did just come out.
This is going to be huge, but the Mega Minion might be able to make it happen.
He has to use both Miner and Mega Minion on defense, and it's not even really holding it off. Like, he had to play 10 Elixir there on defense to hold that off, all because of the poison and zap play on the 2 Musketeers.
All right.
Level 99 came off his Elixir Collector plan.
Yes. He's investing all into trying to put damage on it. That might have been why he was able to get such a good push on the right side, but is it enough? That was catch-up. Now he needs to get ahead.
Ooh, I like that the Inferno Tower was so far back that it could actually fight that Miner a little bit. One of my favorite plays actually against Miner decks is to put a Tesla or cannon on the front corner of your tower, because the cannon or Tesla is both a hit point soak for the things coming in, and then it shoots back and kills the Miner real fast. Tesla Tower is a card I think you might see come back in the championships. It matches up so well against Mega Minion and Inferno Dragon and Mini Pack and a lot of other cards that it's actually a pretty reasonable play, especially in a world where people are getting increasingly prepared for Inferno Tower.
Yep.
Yes.
Inferno Dragon.
Inferno Tower as well. Like, you might downgrade your Inferno Tower to a
I
Tesla and take the cheaper card and still be effective.
Yep.
Oh no, the poison. Ooh, I don't know about that. That's not where I'd really want to put my
pretty-
poison.
He might
I think
get dunked here.
Oh, and this is where you want your poison, right? So now he doesn't have it on this side, and even though he has the zap in, there's a lot of stuff coming in right there.
The big thing is that underneath all of that is Big Mommy P.E.K.K.A walking
right.
through, and there's still a zap.
And actually, just the last
Oh,
thing
no,
to be
no,
targeted
no.
is actually the P.E.K.K.A. Oh no! One swing! No, it doesn't! Oh my god, with a minute, 90 seconds into overtime, one swing there would have been the crucial difference in that game. It could have sealed it for level 99 and won the championship, but Patriots hangs on by the hair of his chinny chin chin.
That was a split second.
And here we are. The tournament is on the line, less than 90 seconds to go. And here we go. Every swing of a Miner is crucial. That 3-second deploy time of the Miner is really critical there because it wasn't actually defending like you wanted it to.
A Miner poison combination will defeat that tower on the right side if it connects.
Poison is waiting in Patriots' hand to stop this massive push, and all the guards come down just to be picked off by the 3 Musketeers. Poison goes on that side. Can he stop the big P.E.K.K.A? It looks like it because the Mega Minion's really chipping it up. Second Mega Minion comes back. You can see how good that card is on defense. You can actually cycle back to them. Out of range
of the tower.
Oh no, and it's going to be able to pick off that Inferno Tower too. Has to use
He
that.
needs to play his Miner poison. I think that's going to be the big thing.
Ooh.
And he needs to avoid the P.E.K.K.A. At all costs, your Miner must tag onto the tower.
Oh, and he does! The 3-second thing, and the delay, it's going to move it a little slower. One more swing gets in there. He has to use the defensive Miner to
I
guard
think
it.
it's done.
And Patriots is going to...
Poison.
Does it
The
kill
poison?
it? One more. No, it's not. And the poison's out, and here comes the 3 Musketeers in. Can he stop this push? He's got to stop it with like anything. Poison, zap, poison, Miner. Oh, yeah! That was a lot closer than it could have been there. Patriots ties it up. 1 game to 1 game in the finals. We are going to a game 3. Oh my God. Ugh. Patriots. Not going down. Can't count them out. Woo, buddy.
Oh my God. What seemed like a game where Miner Inferno Tower had the line of play on lock somehow went off the rails. And just suddenly P.E.K.K.A.'s everywhere.
And that's what you want out of Three Musketeers deck, right? He spent the entire game not using poison, always saving it for the Three Musketeers. As soon as he uses it on a tower, level 99 knew what to do. He's like, all right, we're coming down. Like the brigade is marching down with all their guns ready. And really, if actually Patriots had a poison in his hand. He could have theoretically played poison instead of Miner, but I genuinely think that the slow ticking, it would have taken 2 ticks of poison. So not only you cast it, but there's like a spell, tick 1, tick 2. In that time, those Musketeers might have knocked down the tower. So it was even like that was a really crucial play. His tournament was on the line, even making the decision between poison or Miner to deal the last 100 damage.
Oh my gosh. If that Miner had tagged onto the P.E.K.K.A., oh god.
Oh man,
everything went right.
Game 3, the final game will be P.E.K.K.A. Three Musketeers against Expo. The matchup that we all predicted coming in. Okay, for the red card, we obviously have to put big ol' Expo. Patriots has already won 2 Super Magical Cups this season, both times winning in Game 3 of the finals with an Expo deck. Can he Tom Brady it and go 3 for 3?
I don't know. I feel like level 99's deck, just not really thinking too hard about it, but it seems pretty good against Crossbow.
Yeah, you're right, because he's got the P.E.K.K.A. he can always play as a big hit point soak. He doesn't have... Unfortunately, he doesn't have Mega Minion, which showed how good it was. But he even has the ability, if he really wants to play the Elixir Collector forward in the middle, just as a building that soaks damage if it ever comes down to those critical moments.
Also, it doesn't have Fire Spirits for guards, which is one of the big things that protects the Crossbow.
Guards are going to be MVP for Patriots in this game because it's good against the P.E.K.K.A. and it's good against 2 Musketeers. But then again, there is a Miner. I'm trying to think how the Miner could really help in this matchup. The Miner can help you distract not only the Fire Spirits and Ice Spirit with the sudden placement. I don't know, man. There's Log in this deck, too. This is going to be a tight matchup. Both players have a lot of big weaknesses to each other, depending on how the game plays out. I'd be really excited to see.
Oh, man. The People's Champion or Rainey's Champion. I don't know. I feel like I want both to win because the story of like Silent really taking a foothold in the Super Magical Cup and level 99 coming all the way here.
Level 99 already has at least 1 top 8 too, so a win I believe would put him healthily in the top 16. He's one of those players who's sort of in the like 17 to 24 range right now, that a big win would actually lurch him into the Season 2 finals. Ooh, good last minute block by Patriots. Oh no, it doesn't get the swing off.
It's full health Crossbow. There's still a zap on the table, but the Fire Spirits will take down the minions.
And he zaps it to retarget it to get some damage off the tower. But that was a lot of resources there by level 99, who has taken a lot of damage on that tower and like...
And Patriots has cycled back to the Expo already.
Yeah.
It's loaded, it's ready to go, and 1.7k health on that tower is nothing to laugh at for starting out.
Do you think Patriots are going to redline at this game and just generally try to stay below 10 Elixir? Because he could set up these big 10 Elixir pushes, but you almost don't want to give your opponent opportunities to play P.E.K.K.A. or Three Musketeers or Elixir Collector.
I agree, but he's already put himself in that scenario.
So
Three Musketeers doesn't have the Elixir to play the P.E.K.K.A. He has to play the Ice Spirit to stop the Crossbow.
I think he's going to wait because he wants the Inferno Tower if a P.E.K.K.A. comes down.
Yes. Ooh, we are in game.
If he redlines, the P.E.K.K.A. beats the Expo.
Look at that. That was that Expo just really trucked over pretty much all those cards. The Expo didn't actually do anything, but I think Patriots tied it up. He was 2 Elixir behind before, and now they're back up and even in Elixir.
Yeah, I think Andrew is right. The Inferno Tower needs to be available as a response. So he needs to make sure that he has that out if level 99 goes crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Does level 99? Oh, okay. Collector in the back. No lightning, no rocket, anything like that. Those guards are going to block for the Expo, right? The Expo is going to come up so the guards are already in front of it blocking. Great way to invest Elixir in this deck just for a little bit, right?
Good positioning on the P.E.K.K.A. by the way.
Right. And it'll sit there and just fight these guards forever, but hopefully it'll absorb most of those shots too. Wow, great Ice Spirit's going to buy 2 more seconds even of just time. Oh, but the 2 minions get on there and they do enough damage that they should be able to take that out.
And he cycled back to the Crossbow, however, so he's going to be able to play the Crossbow behind the Inferno Tower.
That's exactly what Patriots... That's the sort of like submission hold. Actually, Andrew and I were talking about this in the ride up here, that Expo decks are kind of like a submission hold. You're constantly forcing them to just react and come out of their shell to fight you, and at some point you drop an Expo and their hand is just like stuff that you can't deal with, and you just give up. You just go, you got me.
Laser.
And this is...
you see this.
Yeah. Oh, but the 3 Musketeers come down.
Oh, they're dead.
They're dead now, but they also... I mean, again, no damage is getting hit on the tower. tower, and level
The log
99's
hit the tower.
Yeah, but like check it out. Level 99 has 2 pumps out now, almost 3 pumps. So for all of the fighting, level 99 is building up an advantage while not taking damage on his tower for it.
I think level 99's using his main damage dealing push though to stop the expo,
That's
and
a
he
good
can't get across the river with it.
I like splitting it the other direction instead of going towards it now.
Yeah, the minor push was nice.
All right.
The freeze actually, in one of the few situations where Ice Spirit actually does reset the Inferno Tower.
Oh. Didn't get a swing. Did not get a swing. One Fire Spirit will
But
jump, and the crossbow tags on.
Lot of
That's a lot of damage.
Oh, and the guards come in last moment.
500 health.
We are deep into overtime now too, so it's only about 2 poisons and a log away from winning, or just any amount of expo damage. Ooh, too far back for those musketeers. I think. Well, we saw the last time this happened. It did not go very well for level 99. Oh no, here we are. We're only 400 health away from Patriots securing his 3rd Super Magical Cup title, and it gets a little bit of health in there, but not a ton. I just don't see how level 99 can actually pull this off. He's got too many expensive cards.
And they're too slow is the other thing. Well, as long as he plays his 3 Musketeers on the left side, there's no way that Patriots can poison the tower because those 3 Musketeers can do 1.7k.
But he could also just ignore the 3 Musketeers and poison and try to just get that damage in before the 3 Musketeers take a while before they really contribute
no, I
damage.
think that was the wrong move. The Musketeers are actually going to die to the log and the poison, and the crossbow's going to re-tag on.
And it is, you're right. No, out of range!
Oh my god!
You played it out of range, and now you don't even have to fight it. Just leave it there. Just let it time out.
Patriots, don't throw the game. The one thing, you have one job, and it's not to throw the game, and I think this might be it.
This might be it right here. He's got the poison, and the P.E.K.K.A does come
There
down.
it is.
But the log finishes it off. Patriots wins his 3rd Super Magical Cup title in the same season. The most dominant player that we have seen so far in the Super Magical Cup. Not just knocking Woody out of the #1 spot and obviously securing his place as the #1 seed going into the championships, but like winning. I don't know how many titles Reddit Alpha has now won this season because Woody won some for Reddit Alpha. Marcel P is in Reddit Alpha. Patriots has 3 alone for them. Reddit Alpha is just such a dominant guild within this clan. Patriots, after losing game 1, comes back to wins game 2 and 3, including game 3 with his trusty rusty Expo deck to claim his 3rd Super Magical Cup. Unbelievable.
Patriots.
Woo!